What's up, YouTube, man? I'm back with another video, back with another daily upload. And today I want to talk about how we really need to set intentions to mess up. And I'm not saying to focus on you messing up. I'm saying that we need to normalize us messing up. Because at the end of the day, we're all going to make mistakes. And a lot of times we take these mistakes as the end of the world. And we be so sad and mad about them. But at the end of the day, you got to realize that, my bad, hold on, it's a mosquito. But you got to realize that these mistakes help you learn how to come back harder, to come back stronger, to come back 10 times better. And I'm sorry if I sound kind of stuffed. My allergies been messing with me a little bit, but it's all good because it's just letting out all the toxins out of my body. I've been drinking a lot of water and stuff lately, so it's just a lot of things detoxing from my body. So, you know, we're going to just bear with me, bro. You just going to understand the message. Yada, yada, all that. But like I was saying, bro, we need to set intentions to mess up. And the reason why I say that, because like I said, a lot of times we focus on the mistake and we be so sad about the mistakes that we make. But why can't we be happy about the mistakes that we make? And I've been realizing lately that I've been actually happy with the things going wrong in my life, with mistakes actually happening in my life. I don't look at them the same way that I used to look at them. How I used to look at them, I thought that was the end of the world. I thought that me making that mistake was going to jeopardize my future, was going to jeopardize me. But I realized that you had to make these mistakes. How can you learn if you never make mistakes? If we was just given everything without having to learn anything, I don't think we would be able to obtain and hold on to the things we want to hold on to, because we wouldn't know how to maintain it long term. It's only something that we would learn short term. But these mistakes help us to learn long term instead of short term. It helps us to know what to do when this situation comes up again. We're just going to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it until we grasp our own concept of the situation. And I feel like a lot of times when we see a lot of negative things happening in our life, negative loops, negative cycles happening in our life, we fall into the trap of looking at them as something bad. But mistakes are really the best thing that could ever happen in our life. Why can't you look at it like that? Why can't you change your perspective on why can't you just change your perspective on the mistakes that you make in life? It's that easy. It's just mental. Dang, I can't get the word out. My ADHD kicking my ass. It's just a mental shift, bro. It took me that long to say a mental shift. See, look, I made a mistake right then, but guess what? I'm laughing about it. Sometimes you just need to laugh about your mistakes. And I'm going to make a separate video about that. Laughing at your embarrassment. I think I made this video before, but it doesn't matter. But like I was saying, dog, look at me. I'm laughing at my mistake. I was over here struggling to get it out. But I'm not going and being so hard on myself, and I'm not finna, oh, this video is ruined because I couldn't get it out. Nah, I just keep going. You just got to keep going. That's all you got to do. If you make a mistake, yeah, own up to it. You might be sad about it. Cool. That's all. Yeah. But don't react to it like it's the end of the world. Don't, oh, this is going to jeopardize me. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Because it's really not. Because it's only a temporary situation. Really, that mistake is a test to see if you're going to keep going and if you're going to learn and be aware of what you made a mistake in, and if you're going to be aware in the situation next time. Mistakes only build your awareness, and that's a powerful ass quote. Mistakes only build your awareness. Mistakes aren't here to hinder you. Mistakes aren't here to be obstacles in your life. You make the obstacles in your life because of how you view them. You make mistakes obstacles because of how you view them. You can make mistakes. You could turn mistakes from obstacles into the greatest thing that ever happened in your life. The mistakes that happen in your life can boost you to the top. They've done it for other people. You see millionaires out here. They made mistakes, but guess what? They kept going. They didn't see the mistakes as something that was hindering them. They seen the mistakes as something that was pushing them towards the reality that they wanted to be in. And why can't you see that as your mistakes? Your mistakes are really just portals to you stepping into the new desired reality or the new version of you that you want to be. So take on the mistakes with mental clarity or with happiness. I don't know. Just look at them as something good, bro. Just stop viewing everything as negative, bro. Like, you just gotta I don't know, you just gotta sit back and really just think about this shit for real, bro. Because I had to sit back and just really think about this shit for real. I'm like, man, was these mistakes really bad that happened in my life? Even if the situation turned out devastating at the moment, it was only in the moment. That's what you gotta realize. Mistakes only happen in the moment. And once you start living more in the moment, man, I seen that fat ass mosquito just fly by my face. What the fuck? Anyways, the more mistakes you make in the moment, the more you learn in the moment, the more you become aware in the moment. I've made so much mistakes in my life and I'm not perfect, and you should not try to be perfect too. And I think this is really why we get sad, why we get mad, because we think that we got to be this perfect person in order to manifest a good life, in order to really be rewarded. But that's not true. You don't have to be the best person to be rewarded. You see people out here every day becoming millionaires and they're the worst people ever. Goddamn Diddy is in jail, but Diddy manifested millions. And goddamn Diddy was out here doing the worst ever. Diddy had baby oil in his motherfucking mirror, whatever, all over the house and shit. And he still was making millions. R. Kelly. You know what R. Kelly did? And R. Kelly was out here changing the world with his music. You could do anything. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes. And I'm not saying that you should be a bad person. I'm not saying that you should purposely try to make mistakes. I'm just saying if you make a mistake, it's all right. It's not the end of the day. You could give yourself grace. You could give yourself grace. The grace that you give yourself is the grace that God gives you. Ooh, that was hard. The grace that you give yourself is the grace that God gives you. So why not give yourself more grace so God can give you more grace, because God dwells in you. You're tapped into God consciousness. We are all physical expressions of God. And God knows that we're not perfect. God already knows that we're not perfect. So God is not expecting us to be perfect. That's why in the Bible, it says that God is no respecter of person, because God doesn't care if you're good or bad. God will still give you the reality that you want if you're tapped in. If you're tapped in, that's all I can say. If you're tapped in. So whenever you make a mistake, just keep going. Look at the mistake as, oh, okay, I made a mistake, but don't dwell in it. Don't dwell in your mistakes, because you can create more mistakes by dwelling in those mistakes. Just keep going. That's all you got to do. It's that easy. Bro, don't let people tell you that life is hard. Life is not hard, bro. The more that you see that life, the more that you hear life is hard, and the more you dwell in that life is hard shit, then your life is going to be hard. But if you make your own belief and say that life is easy and just hold on to it, promise you'll start seeing all these things that you've been asking about. You'll start seeing the questions that you've been having all your life will start being answered. The solutions will just start popping up. But it's up to your perspective. It's up to you. You got to shift your mind. You got to tap in for real, bro. But that's what I wanted to talk about today, man. Making mistakes are good. And that's what you should see mistakes as something great. Yes. But that's it for the video, man. I hope y'all having a blessed day, blessed night, drinking your water, staying safe, staying hydrated out here, man. Hey, give me a fist bump. See y'all in the next video. Peace out. Hey, bro, y'all better start giving me fist bumps. I ain't playing with y'all, bro. Y'all ass don't be giving me no more fist bumps and shit, bro. Y'all acting like y'all don't fuck with me no more. Lame, man, nigga. I just playing. But I see y'all in the next video. Peace out.